Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Arizona Department of Health Services Care Check tool. It's a vitally important tool if you are considering facilities for a loved one. It will provide you the results of inspection histories for that facility. So first step is just navigating to it. You'll go to azdhs.gov. That'll take you to the home page. And we're going to go ahead and provide the links accompanying this video. And you're going to navigate to Divisions, Licensing, and you'll see the tool right here, Arizona Care Check. So let's go ahead and click on that. And when you navigate to the Arizona Care Check page, there's going to be just a general search box right here. You could search provider name, location, provider type, and it'll pull back some general results. If you don't have the specific name or address, you may have some difficulty locating that provider. So there's other search options down here. So any kind of assisted living facility would be in this residential facilities section, so you can go ahead and click on that. That's going to provide you a more advanced search option, so you could search by name, address, city, zip code, provider type. So let's say we're not sure the exact name of the facility or the address, but we know it's in 85257. And oh, yeah, it was named Mimosa Springs. That's who we were looking for. Now those are large facilities, assisted living centers. Say it was a residential home type setting, it would be assisted living home. And we see the providers listed in 85257. Like I said, we can also search by city, address, provider name. Now we're going to get into why these reports are valuable. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste in one facility here. Don't mean to pick on Acoma if you guys are watching our video. We select them. Now, when you get to the facilities report, you'll see the name, address, contact phone number, license number, who the licensee is, and then survey history. A couple of things that should jump out. If you see an enforcement action under civil penalty, that means there was some penalties, not just deficiencies, but deficiencies that the state felt warranted penalties. And then you'll see the survey. So they've been in business since 2016. Generally, what you're going to see is one inspection per year or one every 2 years. If a facility has a clean history of no deficiencies with the department, instead of coming out annually for inspection, they may come out only every 2 years. So when you see multiples in 1 year, that's usually due to a complaint or some deficiencies and the state following up. So that's something to look out for. We see 3 different surveys in 2016, 2 in 2018. So let's take a look at one of these, 2018. So see here, they had 8 citations. Relatively speaking, that's a lot. So we'll take a look at citation 1 here. So when you click on it, it brings up the citation and the rule. So the rules is the rule that's been violated, and then there's details on how it was violated. So this is generally administrative in nature. Looks like one of the forms that needed to be filled out by a medical practitioner prior to accepting a resident was not completed. Service plans, let's take a look at that. So when a resident needs a certain level of care, a service plan is required, and it looks like that was not put in place for some residents here. Again, administrative. facility needed to have a form completed for one of their residents by a medical practitioner, and it was not. So these here are administrative in nature, and we'll take a look at medication services. So this one's a bit, looks to be administrative in nature, that the facility did not properly document medications for a resident. Let's see here. Now this one's a bit more severe. Based on observation and interview, the manager failed to ensure medications stored by the facility were stored in a locked area, which posed a health and safety risk. So these other ones, we would take some concern with them. When we see a pattern of administrative issues, that's a red flag. When we start getting into health and safety issues, in this case, not securing medications such that another resident could get into the access those medications and harm themselves, that becomes a bigger concern. So this is probably a facility, not probably, this is a facility that we would not recommend based on their most recent surveys. So let's go ahead and do a different search. There's a facility in Gilbert we really recently referred to, and they've got a very clean history. We'll show you what a clean history looks like. So the one we're looking at is here on Blue Spruce. You'll see here, again, it's been in business since 2016, and you see here the surveys, 2016, 2017, 2018, so no immediate red flags, no enforcement actions. So let's go ahead and take a look at their most recent inspection. And we'll see here, they were deficiency free. So when the inspector came out, they found no issues with this provider. Ideally, when you're looking for a facility or a residential group home for a loved one, this is what you're looking for. You're looking for a history, so not just one survey, which is indicative of a new facility without much of a track record, but a track record, and then on their most recent inspections, having no deficiencies. So that's one of the main reasons we referred this home. Now, in addition to being able to click on these surveys and view the inspection report, if you're making kind of a file of multiple facilities and wanting to print these out, you can go ahead and export as a PDF. And you'll see here that it'll pull up. I've now got a PDF version of that most recent survey. So if I was making a file, I could go ahead and print this out as one of the homes for consideration. Alright, so that basically concludes our overview of the Arizona Care Check tool. As mentioned at the beginning of the video, we will provide a link to this tool. We highly recommend that families searching on their own utilize this tool as part of our search process. We always verify the homes that we are referring to families. In addition to going through these facilities reports, we also go out and do on-site site inspections to ensure the highest quality. If you have any questions, please go ahead and go over to the Contact Us. You can shoot us an email, give us a call. We'd be happy to walk you through this tool if you need that assistance.